Hey there, this is Katherine. I am sharing a quick video. I'm going to make several cards using this adorable sheep mask from A Colorful Life Designs. So let's get started. I'm going to use my spray stain from Distress, but you also can make your own spritzer. If you don't have one of these stains, you can make it yourself, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. So let's get started here. I'm using watercolor paper. I've got just an old cardboard box here that I'm going to use to spray and cover my surface. I'm going to spray a little bit on the side. I haven't used these stains in quite a while. I'm trying to use some of my products that I don't normally use. So I'm just spritzing this probably 6 to 8 inches away. And again, it's watercolor paper, so it will absorb the ink pretty quickly. I like to use that kind of paper on something like this. If you're using just regular cardstock, you can. You just need to be careful not to overspray. Sometimes it will kind of weep underneath your stencil and ruin your image, but you can see that this turned out really perfectly. So I'm going to set that aside to dry, and then I'm going to work on my next one. I've cleaned my stencil, and I've got another piece of watercolor paper. I'm going to make my own color. So I've got this bottle. I have several of these empty bottles. I've used them over the years for different colors. I've got a Gina ink reinker here. So just pull out any of your reinkers. I added 3 drops to this. I thought that looked like a pretty good amount, had a nice color reaction there. So I'm just going to shake that up really well. And I'm going to take it back to my box, and I will repeat the same process again. These are so quick to make. I'm going to have 4 that I have made, but they are super, super quick. And I'm going to get a piece of scrap cardstock here and spray just to make sure my bottle works. You know, like I'm saying, I'm using some of these older products in my craft stash, trying to challenge myself to be a little more creative using these things. And I just wanted to make sure that it works, and it did. So I'll bring my watercolor paper back over with my mask, and I'm just going to give that a spritz again. I had a little piece of fluff or something on there, so I had to make sure that it would not impede the spraying. So I'm repeating the same process again, giving a nice spray, but not absolutely saturating the paper. And again, since this is watercolor paper, it's going to absorb in pretty quickly. So I'll peel this back, and you'll see that we have this sweet sheep left behind. And I'm going to take these are all dry now. I have gotten them ready. I've added some sentiments to it using a stamp set. I've got a couple of word dies. I used the same one for the card. I used a hello from Gina, and one of the dies is from, the Hello Spring one is from LDRS Creative. I'll link everything in the description, but why don't you give it a try? Pull out your Distress spray and make a card, or create your own color using a reinker. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. See you next time.